This is my country. I would like to work 70 hours a week. This is what ex-CEO of Infosys, Mr. Narayana Murthy, wants every Indian youngsters to say in order to develop the nation. Okay, on hearing this point, you might have with so many ideas like you. On hearing this, you might have so many emotions running on your head like angry, irritation. Somebody even like the idea of working 70 hours a week. Because I would like to address this in the second part of this video. Let's hear it from rest of the management top tier positions, CEO, chairman of different institutes. First of all, I would like to put the comment from CP Gunnani. I believe he didn't mean to work 70 hours for the company, 40 hours for the company, 30 hours for yourself. Okay, imagine you are putting like 8 hours per day for the company and you want to put like another 6 hours for yourself. Where you will put the 6 hours? Obviously, I am going to do the same for myself, but when I have like a systemized environment, obviously my company, I would prefer to put the work of 6 hours in that channel in order to get a better results, rather than finding myself and another work to do 6 hours out of my company. It's not going to happen. So ultimately the 70 hours goes to the company. What the company is getting in return? Company is getting a worker who can do the work for 70 hours with a 40 hours of pay slip, because our payment is been done not in the basis of hours, it's like mainly on the monthly wages. So our salary has been already fixed based on our monthly wages, whatever it is. Like they are not going to change your income drastically just because you are going to work extra 6 hours. And also they already framed it is for yourself and your development. And also he mentioned like investing 10 hours in a subject makes you a master. I do agree, but it's supposed to be like the 40 hours you what you work for the company should include skills to develop your professional and soft skills. All has to be developed within that 40 hours, because every individual have the life outside the company. People tend to believe is that we are living to work, we are living here to done the work what we have in our company. It's not the truth. It's, I'm not telling everybody, obviously at least 60% of the people believe that if they are not there in their company, this work might not be done. No, it's not actually going to happen that way. When you fired or resign from your post, it's automatically happen with some other person. So first we have to stop believing the fact if we are not there it's not going to happen. No, everybody, even in our personal life, you are not there, people can run their own life on their own. So it's nothing big of a matter to be there to fulfill the duty of the company. Don't prioritize, I won't say like, obviously you have to do your work with a full satisfaction for you as well as for your employer for the salary what you are getting. But at the same time don't involve you so much in order you are getting out of your personal life. Because nowadays it's very hard to see people who are seeing the political thing, and not even political, it's not force anyone to speak political just because it's there out. Also people hesitant to talk about so many things when it comes to like social thing. People now have so many issues, new issues they are having with the depression, anxiety, stress, and people are already suffering a lot to handle these things. In addition, if you ask them to work more and more in the same channel, it might get them so hurt. And also the development of the nation not only limited to the economy, it also depends upon so many factors. The peacefulness of the nation, happiness index. If you see the happiness index, India ranks at 126 out of 146. This is not a very happy state. Even if you are making your country the third biggest economy in the world, if the people suffers, it's not going to help the country to showcase as like a better place, obviously. Also it shows that the rich people is getting more and more richer, and the poorer is getting it's very poor. That's what happening when you are like putting this work. On other hand, instead of making a person to work 70 hours with the 40 hours slip of pay slip, you should put him to you should hire two persons and split the work 35 hours each. In that way you are helping a graduate, because there are so many graduates, like lakhs and lakhs of graduate coming out of colleges every year, and ended up getting no work. So when you are giving this kind of work to them, obviously it is a help to the graduate, as well as it will increase the economy, GDP, because he is going to spend more. When he is getting a salary, he is going to spend for his livelihood and like for luxuries, all these things he is going to spend. So obviously that is another way to improve the economy of the country as well as the happiness of the individual. Also, if you see the fact, it might affect the profit of the firm. Obviously when you are increase your expenditure, the turnover might get increased, but the profit won't go as much as what you expected it to grow. So that is another thing to discuss. So Jindal Steel chairman Shajan Jindal, he told he wholeheartedly welcomed this statement from Mr. Narayana Murthy, and he said people has to think that as a dedication to the nation instead of thinking as a burnout. Just imagine working 14 hours a week don't make any person to get exhausted and like feel burnout. It's obviously going to happen. We are all like human people. Also we forgot to mention that one thing, it's going to, I will cover this point. It's about the different sectors it will affect. I forgot to mention this in my regional language Tamil. Actually I shot this video in Tamil as well. I forget this point, better I should add once it's done. Okay, where we are told is like PM Narendra Modi, he works for like 14 to 16 hours a day, and his father used to do work 12 to 14 hours, and he is working now to 10 to 12 hours a day. Okay, they are forgetting one point. They all getting an end product. They are getting a firm and a fortune under their name at the end of the day. But what if a common employee works and it's like he put out his whole heart, whole life and soul into a work? In the end, he's getting the salary, nothing much. You can see like a lot of people are helping them to go with gifts and so many things, but still it's not worth a fortune. So it's like better to have a work to manage the expense of your life. Don't do the work in expense of your life, like in the expense of your whole life. Don't put your whole life to do only the work. Okay, that's what I was about to add. And speaking of different sectors will get affected, what about working women? Already we are living in a country where all the works has been taken care by women. Most of the households, I would say 98% of the households, women are working women or very like housewife. They are taking care of like the entire responsibility of the houses. So when you are making 14 hours a day of work, you will tell them like you can go, women can work only 8 hours. So what will happen in that scenario? They have to manage their house, so they can't work more than 8 hours, so they will stay only 8 hours at work. And on the other hand, if you see like a male candidate works 14 hours, obviously all these promotions, this all the things will automatically going to him in the hierarchy structure. So it makes harder for women to get the opportunities in the top level position. Now itself people has to take so much blame just because they are in the upper position, and still we are a patriarchy society. I'm not saying with the honor or pride, I'm just telling it's a sad state of us. So that is one big problem is there to address. Objective why they said 70 hours of work is productivity. Actually it is like it works the other way. When you work for 70 hours per week, like imagine 14 hours a day, it's going to ruin your productivity instead of boosting that, because you can work at least with a good productive level till 8 hours. Once you start prolonging the working hours like 9, 10, 11, 12, obviously it's going to reduce your productivity. So in the end the work won't be productive and you will be stressed out, and it will create a lot of problems. That will be like a lot of dissatisfaction towards your work, and there will be so many physical challenges to you as well. You won't be stable, sorry, what to say, you will have so many problems related to your bones, spine and back pain, and like a lot of stressful things might happen to you, like anxiety, depressions. We are already in a state of like very poor mental health, and we are not even happy about, most of the people are not happy about what we are doing in our life. And it's simply going, when you have like frustrate them more and more in the working culture, most people going to come out of the work, or else most people going to invest themselves more in the work, and it's going to maintain imbalance of their work life balance. And people used to do address that work life balance is a shit, people has to work full fledged to the, no, it's not a shit. Work life balance is the mandatory thing everybody should follow, because when you are not making yourself happy and you are just investing more and more in the work, you are going to end up kalas. So I don't know how to put this in the other ways around. So this is about what I am thinking about the statements. You might have your own thoughts. Please feel free to comment those thoughts in down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe our channel and also press the bell icon, so whenever we post new videos you will get the notifications. Okay, bye bye, thanks for watching this much.